everybody to come in and just chat on here for a little bit. Just for a little bit. Now tell me. Y'all, and it's some y'all got so much stuff to talk. I got so much stuff to talk to you guys about. You guys don't even understand. Y'all literally don't understand. But I'm just super excited. So let me get some things pulled up. Let me cut this down a little bit. I'm excited. Shout out to y'all. Shout out to the chat. Shout out to you guys. I don't even know where to start, truly. 1 second. Okay. I don't even know where to start, but all I know is don't mind my washer machine back there. And what the frick happened? Y'all, hold on. My live might be fucked. Is my live fucked? Okay, no, it's not. We're back up and running. But Push Week, November 12th through November 18th, which is today. Today is the last day of, not Push Week, sorry. The last day of the Shield Week and all its glory. And I feel like I say this every week. Y'all play. All y'all do is play. Hold on. I'm going to close the door so you can be quieter. All y'all do is play. I'm convinced all y'all do is play. It didn't get any louder. That shit's still loud. Hold on. I'm gonna be quiet for a little bit. See, let me test the sound out, y'all. I'm gonna be quiet for a little bit. See, you still hear that shit? Let me test the sound out, y'all. Dang, you do hear that shit. But it's okay. It's okay. I ain't worried about it. Let me test this. Okay. Shield Week. Y'all played. Just like y'all pay every other week, y'all played this week. This week was supposed to be about how we all have resilience, how we were all showing up, how we all made sure that everybody was okay. And again, it was just another week of me talking to myself in the chat. It was just another week of my talking to myself in the chat. And y'all are playing, but me, I know for a fact that I started this exactly how I'm gonna finish it. I'm gonna start full grind. I'm gonna finish full grind. I'm gonna finish texting the group chat every day. Like, I'm not gonna let y'all not doing what y'all supposed to do stop me from doing what I'm supposed to do, or y'all in this instance, if that makes sense. But it's just so disappointing. Like, truly, I don't want to say this, but it is disappointing knowing that, like, all y'all said y'all was gonna get in the chat. All y'all said y'all was gonna do what y'all needed to do, and y'all played. Y'all played bad. And it's like, come on, guys. Here, hold on. I'm about to text them that I'm live. I'm live. You gotta tell everybody you live first. Hold on, y'all. Let's lock in. Let's get it out to tell everybody that I'm live so we can start funneling in and start chitting and chatting and start really getting stuff. Oh, I don't think I meant to do that. But I'm about to meal prep some stuff. I don't have any vegetables. I have this chicken that I marinated. this beautiful tasty chicken that I marinated. But, and I'm gonna air fry it. I'm an air fry demon, okay? Well, oh, I'm not a demon. I'm an air fry angel. I love an air fryer moment. I absolutely adore it. And then if we want to be honest, and then, okay, let's talk about, I'm just winging this shit. Let's talk about how I just dropped the episode and I was overwhelmed by the amount of people that got on the live premiere of the conversation that I had with my dad, where we talked about, you know, how he became a teacher, why he loves teaching, being a black teacher, even though he said he's not black, being a father in the household. And although my dad wasn't there, I can say later on I definitely did feel his presence. Like once I got to high school and everything, like, well, even like elementary school and middle school, like he always showed up like at the school since I was dead ass like kindergarten. I don't think my dad ever missed a beat when it came to like my school stuff, but like not having him in the household, I feel like that, I don't know if I should get deep on here or not, but maybe I should just for a little bit while I'm cooking this chicken. But not having him in the household really did do something to me. And no shade to my mom. Love my mom down. She did everything that she needed to do. I was about to say I always had a roof over my head, but it was a point in my life where me and my mom were homeless. We didn't have a bed to call our own. We didn't have a place to call our own. We only had the expedition, but she made it happen. Like truly, my sister had moved. Me and my sister are 8 years apart, so my sister had moved out when I was maybe like going into middle school. I was still young when my sister moved out, so it's like it was that just me and my mom just thugging it out for years. So just seeing her work hard, she even to this day, y'all, my mom has 2 jobs. My mom works hard. My mom wakes up at 4:30 in the morning every morning, and she doesn't get back home till like 6:30, 7:30 at night. Sometimes 9 o'clock at night but she just started. I told her, I was like, Mom, I don't think she should work that much, like truly. So now she's getting back home at 6:30. But before this year, she was working from 4 a.m. to 9 p.m. She had 2 jobs. She was at work all day. But one thing my mom did do, like I said, was show up, make sure that I had something to eat, always make sure if I wanted to do something like with that, whether that was sports or like education wise, if I wanted to go like leadership camp, she always made sure I had everything I needed to have for like those things. So my mom definitely was a big part of my childhood for sure, because she was the main parent. But my dad, he was there, but he wasn't. Me and him didn't have a relationship. I can confidently say that me and my dad did not have a real good relationship until I was like 15 years old. And I'm now 26. But these last 11 years, y'all. And I love my dad. Love him down. But you know how girls and their dads be. Like, we obviously have our ups and downs. Just a little bit. Just sometimes we have our ups and downs. Me and him stopped talking for a little bit. Me and him done got into it a little bit. But I don't know if that was just because, you know, I think it was though, because he just wasn't physically there in the household, where I just was like, bro, like, why are you even telling me what to do? Why are you even talking to me? But then once I like got out of college, or like once I started, I think I was like 18, 19 when me and him really started like digging deep and like really starting to know each other. Like, my dad was the first person I told that I was suicidal and all. Like, I didn't tell my mom, I didn't tell my grandma, I didn't tell my sister, I didn't tell nobody. I told my dad because he just, I don't know. It's something like, if y'all watch the podcast, y'all will see it's just something about how he be talking. It makes me want to listen. It makes me want to listen, 1. And 2, I don't know. It's just something about it. But I want to say it's his Libra energy, like the balance, the scale and everything like that. But like, I know some Libras outside of my father, and they're not the best people, if I'm being completely honest. But they still gonna ground you. They still gonna be there for you. And y'all look at this. My dad he was good, or he is good now. Me and him are still working on our relationship, obviously. It's not gonna be a perfect relationship, but I wouldn't trade it for the world at the same time. You know what I mean? Like, I wouldn't trade my dad for nobody else's daddy. That's a dead mission right there. That's a dead mission. And when I ask him for dating advice, I think the next podcast that I have, seriously, I'm going to tell him about all my little dating stories. Even though I don't have many, because I was with one person for a long periodic time, I feel like I do have a lot, actually. I do have a lot. I have a lot. Not like I'm a hoe or nothing, but I have a lot of things that I didn't tell him. I did tell him a lot of stuff, though. My dad, because he's just not judgy. I think that's what it is. I'm not saying my mom is judgy, but, like, when I think the reason I'm able to talk to my dad about, like, certain things before I come to my mom is because I know he won't judge me. And I know he'll just give me the best advice, or he'll tell me exactly what he needs to hear, or he'll, like, give me, like, he'll tell me about a story in his life that kind of relates to what I have going on. So I told him when I was, you know, suicidal, when I had my miscarriages for the first time, my dad was the first person I told. I even I cut my whole family off when I had my first miscarriage. I don't think I talked about my miscarriages on YouTube before, but when I had my first miscarriage, I talked to my dad about it. And he just, when I tell you I wept and I cried, because like I said, I cut everybody off because I didn't think nobody would understand me. At that point in time, miscarriages were like taboo. Like, nobody wanted to talk about, you know, being pregnant, and then obviously, like, losing your child, not being able to see your child, and, like, how that might affect you mentally. Like, even now, like, in the Black community, obviously, you know, like, mental issues or mental health is not real. Like, they just say, oh, you're not crazy. Ain't nothing wrong with you. Something is very wrong with me. And you're probably the reason why it's something wrong with me. But, hey, don't shoot a messenger. We all need to go to therapy. We really do. But my dad was definitely more understanding than anybody. And he, like, created a safe space for me to, like, tell him things. I will say that. But my miscarriages, y'all, I'm supposed to be over here talking about Shield Week, and I'm over here talking about it. But I feel like at the same time, I never talked to y'all about that. I never opened up about my miscarriages. I think I'm to the point, I've had 2 miscarriages. Well, okay, I'm gonna make a podcast about it. I am gonna record an episode about it to, like, dive deeper into everything that happened and the stuff that I did experience. But right now, I'm just gonna say that I did experience 2 miscarriages in my life. One was, I don't want to blame myself, but at the same time, I think, if I'm just being honest, it was me. Hold on. Okay. If I'm being honest, it was just me being ignorant. Like, truly, me being ignorant, not wanting to reach out for help, being like a scared little girl that didn't know what to do or who to go to. Like, even though my family is full of women, like I said, it was taboo. Like, nobody ever talked about experiencing a loss like that. Like, from my knowledge, everybody that was pregnant in my family, they had their babies. You know what I mean? It was never like, they never talked about it. So it's just like, I didn't know who to talk to. I didn't know who could relate. So I was like, oh, let me just ball it up and keep it in. So then once I was able to talk about it, then I experienced, and then I came to realization that my mom had a miscarriage. My sister had one. You know, some friends from high school had one. My friends' moms had one. It's not like it's just this rare occasion that people just don't have them, but it just made it seem like because nobody was talking about them. And then, yeah, the first one was definitely my fault. I was just being ignorant. I was trying to hide the fact that I was pregnant. I was working in the kitchen at a time, and I was, like, on my feet a lot, and I was, like, cooking, and, like, I was in, like, lifting boxes. I was the kitchen manager. I was making sure everything was stocked, and, like, I was really, like, running. Like, I was just stressed, because when I was hiding it, 2, I was still lifting heavy boxes above my head, trying to stack the inventory and, like, track everything. I was just being really stupid, I was just being really stupid. So I feel like I said, I don't want to blame myself, but if I'm being honest, I think that's why happened the first time. So then the second time, obviously, I'm no longer ignorant. I, you know, did a lot more research, and I talked to my OBGYN, and I was like, and they was like, well, you are one of those women that if you become pregnant, you need to sit your ass down. Sit your ass down, girl. You don't need to be stressed about nothing. You don't need to be doing nothing. You need to focus on creating and forming a human. So I did that. That was my number one priority. I quit my job. The person that I was with picked up more hours. We had a plan. Truly, we did have a plan. But then the army smacked that plan in the face, smacked that plan in the ass, and said, you're out of here. You're going to sleep outside for 2 weeks in 120-degree weather. And we don't care that you're bleeding in the field. We don't care that you are dehydrated. We don't care that you're pregnant. We don't care about nothing. Even though you did communicate all these things, we don't care about you, your health, or your baby. That was the worst 2 weeks of my life. And honestly, that's the reason why I left the army. Because they truly didn't care. No matter how much I spoke up for myself, no matter what I did, they didn't care. And nothing changed. So I was like, I gotta get out of here. For the betterment of my life and the people around me, I got to get out of here. We're supposed to be talking about Shield Week, and I'm over here talking about me. But at the same time, y'all played. This is what? This is week 7. And it's an 11-week thing. Like challenge. It's an 11-week challenge, and we're on week 7. We have 8, 9, 10. We have 4 we have 4 more weeks left. And y'all are playing, but y'all been playing since, honestly, y'all been playing since AIM week. I'm not even kidding. Y'all have been playing for the first 2 weeks. Y'all have been playing since grind week. And that was the week we were supposed to grind the hardest. Those first 2 weeks, oh my God, everybody was texting in the group chat. Everybody was so excited. Everybody was this, everybody was that. And I understand life happens. Obviously, my life happens too. Some days I slip up. Mostly Sundays is when I don't text the chat and everything like that. But that's because, you know, that's my day of rest. That's the day I'm supposed to be pouring back into myself. I'm not really focusing on what y'all got going on. But like, no, like, y'all have just been, did y'all give up? Like, that's what I'm confused. Like, did y'all just give up on yourself? Like, what's really tea? Like, I don't even understand the point. Like, I don't understand the point of y'all not doing what y'all supposed to do. I'm being completely honest. I don't get it. I don't even get why y'all still in the group chat. I want to text the group. And I don't want to be mean, but I want to text the group chat and be like, if you not doing the workouts, leave the group chat now. I'm not playing. Like, I'm done with this shit. I'm so tired of this shit. This was supposed to be a challenge for women and men to come together, to pour back into themselves, to, you know, do something big, do something that they haven't done before, face their fears, chase like different challenges, or like, and just elevate their life in like a different way, not only physically, because as you know, although we are like working out twice a day or like running 100 miles in the month of October, this was like, you're supposed to pray every day, you're supposed to journal every day, you're supposed to do a hobby every day, like create time and space for yourself. So it really was more than just a physical challenge. But I think everybody was so focused on the physical that, I don't know, they just like drained themselves out. But it's just like, guys, and I don't know what to do to get everybody back on track. I don't know what to do to get everybody back on track. I don't know what to do to, but at the same time, I feel like it's not my, maybe it's not my space, not my place to do that. I don't know. That's something that I've been like thinking about and journaling about, and just asking like, you know, my friends and stuff on advice and stuff like that. But like, I feel like I have been doing that. You know, I have been like, I've been reaching out, and people are still just not doing it. It's just like, that really does suck. Like, but at the same time, I can't fault them because I was in their shoes for a long periodic time. I was in their shoes for a long time. I was scared to do new things. I didn't believe in myself. I was really hard on myself at the beginning of this year. I didn't believe in myself at all. So like a lot of stuff that doesn't get done. And even like listening to the podcast when I was editing it today, like how my dad was talking, like, you know, speaking life in yourself, or like just watching what you say, like your words are powerful. Like can't is a cuss word. I hope is a cuss word. Like it will happen. It already happened. You have to put that out into the universe. And then before I started this live, I did see a video and they was like, your future self depends on your present self to get to where they're at. And I'm just like, yo, that shit hard. But seriously though, like me today, I had to depend on the Tiffany on March 1st to like actually get her fat ass up and actually do the workouts and actually work out, actually put in herself, actually believe in herself, actually walk in faith and not by sight, actually pray every day, actually do all these things. Like I had to depend on her to lock in, not only mentally, not only physically, but mentally and spiritually and emotionally. And the fact that y'all are not doing that, I can't do nothing but pray for y'all. Truly, I can't do nothing but pray for y'all and just hope. Let me not say hope. And just, yeah, well, I guess just hope, pray for the best. I'm gonna say hope and pray. I really do. Just hope and pray the best for you guys. It's kind of unfortunate, but at the same time, this was my first time, you know, creating a challenge or creating a group chat where people, like, I had to like reach out to people and like help motivate them. And although I do get the messages from people outside the group chat, like, oh my God, like I love your content, like you motivate me and all this other stuff, like I definitely do appreciate it. And that's honestly why I keep going. But it is frustrating feeling like I am doing this alone again, when the whole point of this was to do it with other people or other like-minded people that wanted to, you know, change their lives. So it's kind of disappointing. Kind of disappointing, but we on here. We are on here. And also, y'all, somebody stole my motherfucking beat. Somebody stole my beat, so now we gotta create another beat. We don't gotta create it, but we have to buy another beat. We don't have to buy it. We have to download another beat so I can do an intro. Like the OG intro is not gonna be here anymore. It's not gonna be this. Look, I'm gonna say, ooh, excuse me. It's not gonna be this anymore. I was about to say something, but that's a sneak peek for really. I can't tell y'all too much. Listen, it's about time, baby. That's alright. It's about time, you know, when you're on the rise, it's Tiffany in the podcast. And he's a high, Oprah Broso and the podcast. Let it up, and then we're gonna fast. And when you're on the road, yeah, you know we always cold. It's about time, baby. It's about time, baby. Time is time, baby. Y'all, my husband. Y'all don't know who my husband is, and y'all will never know who my husband is. But my husband and I made a song, and because my beat that I picked out is no longer a free beat, it's a sold beat, we're not able to put the song out anymore. But just know that the intro has been recorded thanks to my husband, but y'all will never be able to hear it unless you know, unless I think I'm gonna make, I don't know when I'm gonna make this cake. I keep trying to make this pound cake, y'all. I keep trying to make this damn pound cake, and it just don't seem to be happening. It don't seem to be, like, just the timing and everything. Like, I had time to make it today, but I just been in my little thing, was juicing and everything like that. But yeah, like y'all have been playing. I think that's it. That's done. That's everything I gotta say for Shield Week. Y'all look strong. Oh wow. You can't tell me nothing. You can't tell me nothing. Oh no. You can't tell me nothing. I think that's it. That's all I have to say for Shield Week, truly. Y'all played bad, but I'm meal prepping right now. Where are my people at? Y'all not even in the chat. I have one person in here. Shout out to whoever that is. Love you down. Hope to see you one day. I love you so much. More than you know. Whoever you are that's watching this, I just want to let you know that you are loved. I appreciate everything that you do as far as supporting me, truly, even though you haven't said anything in the chat. You are love. You are joy. You deserve everything that is coming to you and more. Everything that you have prayed for will come to fruition. And I just hope you have the best day of your life. Shout out to you. Shout out to God. Shout out to everything that we have been working for this year. Whether that has been physical goals, financial goals, spiritual goals, whatever you are working for and towards. Just know that if you put faith small as a mustard seed inside of it, it will come true. Not only a little bit, but a lot of it. You can move mountains with the amount of faith that you have. Ain't that what they say? Ain't that what they say? Ain't that what they be saying about it? Faith is small as a mustard seed. And really, Shield Week was not only about, you know, shielding you, but shielding your heart. Let me land, y'all, let me land. Shielding your heart and knowing, or even looking at God as a shield. Follow me, are you following me? Looking as God as a shield, as our protector, as our peace throughout this week, and asking him to cover us from every direction. All these distractions in the world. ICE is in Charlotte right now. Donald Trump is sucking Bill Clinton's dick. All these social media outlets, like literally all the things that are happening, just asking God to like shield our heart, know our goals, know that we are striving for peace, and not to be distracted by the chaos and the misfortune of this world. That's what this week was about. Like asking him to shield our hearts, strengthen our minds, and remind us that no weapon formed against us shall prosper. No weapon formed against us shall prosper. If we walk in faith and not by sight, walk in faith and not by fear, speak life over everything that we have going on and move with a purpose, and rest, knowing that he has already paved the way for us, what do we have to stress about? Absolutely nothing. Come on, guys. Y'all not listening. There's no way y'all paying attention to what I'm saying right now. There's no way. It's no way. It's no way y'all paying attention. But yeah, that's good right there. That's some good work right there. That's good work right there. And then also, what is that? Hey Avery, how are you? I'm in here chatting it up. I'm in here chatting about God. You see my little I've been decorating. I have my apron on. I have an apron on because I'm supposed to be like Mrs. Claus or something like that, you know, for this holiday season. For this holiday season, I think I'm going to try to get back online tomorrow and bake this cake because y'all can't see because my tripod is different this year, but because I left my tripod in the car. But I'm gonna bake a cake. It's gonna be the best pound cake you ever had in your life. But I don't know if it should just be a regular vanilla pound cake or it should be like a lemon pound cake. Or even I seen on TikTok they making sweet potato pound cakes. Instead of sweet potato pie, they making sweet potato pound cakes with like cinnamon and brown sugar in it and shit. So I got me one of these. Actually, I got two of them. Yeah, I have two of them. I also have this. I'm a baker. I also have like these little ones. I have these little ones. I might make these like the little sweet potato ones. I don't know. I'm gonna make the little sweet potato ones. So now I'm making 3 cakes. Thanksgiving is coming up. I might as well. Yeah, that's what I'm. Did I say sweet potato? Yeah, sweet potato. I have these 3. I'm really about to bake. I'm about to be in my little zone. I'm getting on live and I'm just gonna bake and play some music. I might get on Twitch and do that though. But yeah. Get at me for real. I'm a real baker. Mrs. Claus type shit. We're not baking cookies, we're baking cakes. We're from scratch. I got some baking powder and all. I'm not playing no games. I'm not playing any games. I'm about to start baking. But I haven't had the time. I went to work today. I did have the time today. I keep talking about I don't have time. I had the time. I had time to bake this cake today. But at the same time, Thanksgiving is next Thursday. So should I wait to bake it? But I want to bake it now because I want to taste it. I'm also supposed to be making like mac and cheese and stuff for Thanksgiving. I'm supposed to be cooking a lot. So I think I'm going to just go live maybe next Thursday. Next Thursday's Thanksgiving. I can't go live next Thanksgiving. I don't smell anything cooking over there. Actually, I have some chicken. I have some chicken in the air fryer right now cooking for my meal prep tomorrow at work. But I don't know, y'all. I don't know when I want to make the Thanksgiving cake. I don't want it to be old though, so maybe I should make it Tuesday. Maybe I should make the cake Tuesday. Or maybe Wednesday night. I don't know. This is my first time making stuff for Thanksgiving, y'all. I'm like actually kind of scared just a little bit. Just a little bit. I'm a little nervous. I don't know how everything's going to work out, but I'm going to make it. I'm going to make 3 different cakes. I'm going to make a regular pound cake. I'm going to make a lemon pound cake. And I'm going to make a sweet potato pound cake. That's what I'm going to do. That's what I'm going to do. I'm going to make all 3 of those pound cakes. And we're going to see how that works. But I'm kind of nervous about it. I just want a ring. I just want a wedding ring. Also, I'm really excited for Wicked. Like, so excited. I'm the most excited I've ever been for, like, a movie this year. I was really excited to see the Demon Slayer movie when it came out, but I'm, like, even more excited to see Wicked. I'm going to go see Wicked at least 3 times this weekend. I'm thinking Friday, Saturday, Sunday. Friday, Saturday, and Sunday, I'm going to go see Wicked. I'm going to see it Friday. I don't know who I'm going to see it with on Friday, but I know who I'm going to see it with on Saturday, and I know who I'm going to see it with on Sunday. Because it's one of those movies where you have to watch over and over again to, like, see every little thing. I went to go see Wicked the first time, 4 or 5 times, I'm pretty sure. I went to the sing-along. I went with my mom. I went with my friends. I went with my person I was talking to at the time. Like, I was going with everybody. I was like, I have to see this movie again and again and again and again and again. Like, every time I saw the movie, I noticed something different. And then I got on TikTok and noticed even more things because people was telling me things. I was just like, oh my God, this is such a good movie, such a good musical, such a good play. Like, I absolutely adore Wicked. I'm going to continue watching it. I'm going to continue. It's all Wicked. Yeah, it's all Wicked. Have you seen any of the Wicked movies? Do you know the story of the Wizard of Oz? This is like the before that part. Ugh. This is like before that part. Wicked is peak cinema. Wicked is like the movie of all time. Demonic? You think it's demonic? I don't think it's demonic at all. In what way is it demonic? It's not. That's the gag. They want you to think that she's wicked. Here, fuck it, I'm gonna spoil it for you. So, as you know, the Wicked Witch of the West, we thought she was a wicked witch, but she's only wicked. Basically, look at her as like society. Look at this movie as society. Glinda the Good Witch in the movie, she was so rude, so nasty, so passive aggressive. But she's so pretty and everybody loves her, but she was like really mean and condescending to everybody. And then Elphaba, the Wicked Witch of the West, she was like, you know, just being herself, but just because her skin color was different, just because she looked different, they treated her like she was bad. She wasn't really bad. The bad person was the good witch. But since she was so pretty and how, you know, people show up in life, they come, so people think they're so good. But really deep down, they're all liars. Even the wizard. We know the wizard is a man. He's hiding behind a mask. He is not even a wizard. He doesn't even have powers. And the only reason that they're saying that she's the Wicked Witch of the West is because she's trying to expose them. She's trying to expose the fact that they're all frauds. So they have to convince everybody else that she's wicked, that she's such a bad person, when she's the realest one of them all. She's the realest bitch I ever met. Elphaba Thropp is the realest bitch I ever met in my life. I'm telling y'all now. So don't think that she's demonic. Don't think the movie's demonic. It really has a deeper meaning if you really want to get into it. If we really want to get into it, it has a deeper meaning. And you should go watch it if you ask me. I think you should go watch it. Give it a shot. Give it a shot. She was just trying to protect the animals. Believe you me, I know what I'm talking about. Okay. In what sense though? Like, what you mean? Like, how is it demonic or wicked or whatever? Let me know. I'm open to learn. I'm surrounded by witches and warlocks. Where you live at? Where you from? You to be surrounded by witches and warlocks and stuff like that. Where you at? Where you at? For real. Are you in the land of Oz? Are you in Halloween Town? Where are you? To be surrounded by all these people. Where my mods at? Where my chat at, y'all? I'm from the city where they made the movie Sinners. Ooh, actually, fun fact, I never seen Sinners. I never seen that movie, so I don't even know what it's about. I just know vampires. That's all I got. All I heard was vampires. I was like, oh, corny. I don't want to go see that. But what city is that? Because I don't even know the city. I didn't see that movie. I know nothing. I just want a ring. I just want a wedding ring. I just want a wedding ring on my wedding finger. I just want a wedding ring. Clarksdale, Mississippi. Oh, shit now. Clarksdale, Mississippi. I never even heard anything about that. But is the movie true? It's like, are you saying the movie is like based on a true story type of thing? Or like that's what y'all be getting down and running from like vampires and shit up there? Or like, that's crazy. Oh, snap. Dang, maybe I should watch it though. Maybe I should watch it then. See what it's about. Just so I can like, no, not to come up there. I don't want nothing to do with Clarksdale, Mississippi if y'all got that going on. I'm scared. I got God in my life. But yeah, I'm a bake these. Oh, my nails matching. Oh, this is so nice. I'm definitely gonna make these little bundt cakes. Oh, this is gonna be so cute. This is gonna be so cute this holiday season, y'all. I'm excited. I got these from my grandma. I stole them. She don't know I took them. Don't tell her. But I'm gonna make 3 cakes. That's what I'm saying. That's what I'm gonna try to do. Or that's at least what I'm saying right now. That's what I'm gonna do. I'm gonna make these 3 cakes. It's really like 1, 2, 3, 4, 5, 6, 7, 8, 9, 10, 14. I'm gonna make 14 little things. I'm excited. I'm so excited. Cause I had all this stuff, but then I didn't think about making all this stuff until I just got on the live just now. But yeah, I'm gonna do that. I'm gonna make me some bun cakes. Well, not just for me. I'm gonna make them for my family and maybe my friends, and then maybe I'm gonna make them on live too. I'm gonna be on live for like 3 hours because that's how long it really is gonna take for me to make all this stuff. I'm gonna be live. Y'all see I got my Christmas decorations up. I'm really getting into the Christmas spirit over here. Christmas spirit over here. I'm still deciding where I want everything to be at though. I just want a ring. I just want a wedding ring. If you have God in your life, you wouldn't entertain a movie that promotes wickedness or witches. You're right. But I'm not looking at it like that. I'm not going there and looking at it like that, I'm going to be honest. It's just a movie. You know? That's all I can say right now. That's all I can say right now. I understand what you're trying to say and what you're getting at. I wish I could sit down and talk to you. We can. If you join the Discord here, I'm going to link the Discord. Maybe we can sit down and chat in the Discord. You got to join. Here, let me get the Discord link in the chat. We can, hold on. Let me get the Discord link in the chat. Because me and my friends, we have a Discord where we chat and stuff like that. So if you want to join the chat, how do you do this though? Hold on, I'm trying to figure out how to send the chat to you. How do I send this link, y'all? How do I share this link to you? I just want a ring. I just want a wedding ring on my wedding finger. Okay, copy text. Copy text. What fellowship does light have? What fellowship does light have with the darkness? We can bring the light to the darkness. Can you see that? Can you see that that link in the chat? Is that link working or no? We can bring lightness to the dark though. You know what I mean? Does that make sense? What I'm trying to say? I don't want to on my wedding. How do I send you the lobby? Ow. How do I send you? I think I did send it, but it didn't pop up as a link. Is that link working? I'm going to put the link in my description too. I'm going to put the link in the description so people can start joining the Discord and we can start chatting on there. Maybe you guys can give me some video ideas. It's time for bed. You'll remind in 30 minutes. Ooh. Maybe you guys can send me some video ideas and everything like that. No, what happens? What happens to the dark when light shows up? What happens to the dark when light shows up? It disappears. Darkness disappears when light shows up. We won't be consumed by the darkness around us. So that's why we have to bring light into these spaces. You know? Even so the link didn't work. I don't know how to send a link then. What the freak? I have the Discord pulled up. I'm looking at it. I'm literally looking at the Discord. How do I send it to people though? Server boost. I just want to ring. I just want to wedding ring on my wedding finger. I just want to. How do I send you the Discord? This is. I'm gonna put the Discord in my bio. I'm gonna put the Discord in my bio once I figure out how to do it. And then you'll be able to get in Discord, and then it's like voice chats on there. And then maybe one night we can all get in Discord and just like chat and have like different topics. Maybe we go live and like y'all get on. I don't know if you're familiar with Twitch, but I'm gonna start going live on Twitch a lot more, and I'm gonna be like, I'll be able to talk to the chat a lot more fluently, and then maybe pull y'all in for conversations, be able to pull y'all out and stuff like that. So that's what we're gonna start doing. We might, I don't know when we're gonna start doing that. Hopefully before the end of the year, I'm able to like, hopefully before the end of the year, I'm able to have like an actual setup for my Twitch. But very soon, I'm gonna have like a webcam for my laptop, so I can start going live on there and like using OBS and like being able to do different things with you guys and just elevate my lives, because I'm doing live on my phone right now, and yeah, I have to like pull up the chat on my laptop. It's just a lot. It's just a lot that has, and I just, you know, it only have this angle. So like if I were to do it on like my laptop or like a PC, I'll be able to interact a lot more, a lot better. So I'm working on elevating my content, elevating my space. And before you got in here, I did tell them about my podcast I just dropped at 7. I dropped the podcast at 7 p.m. Me and my dad sat down and talked about fatherhood, what it's like being a Black teacher. And he gave me some dating advice because, you know, I am a single woman now. Recently single this year. So he just gave me some, just a real girl dad chat about how he started teaching, why he started teaching, and how important it is to have a father in the household. It was a really good podcast. I'm recording another podcast very soon with my friend Chloe. As you guys know, she's always in the chat, chatting it up. She's not here today. I don't know where my girls are at. They said they was gonna be here. But I appreciate the people that are here. Shout out to y'all for always coming on my lives, truly. I came on here to talk about the workout challenge that we have going on right now. We're doing the last quarter challenge, 75 hard. We are on day 49. We're about to start day 50. And the cousins played. Y'all played really bad. Y'all been playing bad for the past couple weeks. Y'all have not been texting me back. Y'all have not been checking in for y'all workouts. Y'all have not been doing anything. And it's just like, what are we doing, guys? I thought y'all wanted to go on this journey with me. That's the whole reason I even started going live. Y'all was like, oh, Tiffany, show me how to work out. Oh, Tiffany, motivate me. I can't want it for you if you don't want it for yourself. But I love you guys so much. I'm about to head out. I do have work. I have to wake up at 6 a.m. So. But I think I touched on everything I needed to touch on. I touched on Shield Week. I touched on the podcast. I touched on some podcast topics that we might be talking about. I talked about Christmas for a little bit. What else? How about the elevator content and how I'm so excited about it? Have a good night. Thank you so much for coming through. I'm trying to send this Discord. I cannot believe it's not even working. I think that's so crazy. I don't know how to do anything. But yeah, as you guys know, we always end this with a prayer. So let me just end this with a prayer and just get out of here. Make sure you guys. This is Discord. Yeah, I'm going to stop trying. I'm going to do the Discord on my own time. But yeah, we're about to pray. And we're about to head out. Father God, I just want to thank you for another week, another chance to keep us pushing and growing as we step out of Shield Week and into the rise where we level up our habits, our mindsets, and our results. I just ask you to cover each one of us through this process. Cover our minds because there's a lot going on in this world. There's so much chaos. Just we're just asking for you to give us peace, a calm heart. Remind us that you are our shield. You are always guiding us through everything, and that no weapon formed against us shall prosper. Let this week be filled with focus and favor and trust that you have your hands on our plan and our progress and our people during this crazy time. In Jesus' name, amen. I love you guys. I just want to ring. I just want to wear a ring on my wedding finger. I just want to go.